Hi, this is Debbie Pask, and I'm going to talk to you today about the yin and yang of your working world. So I bang on a lot about this concept, the yin and the yang, and I'd like to talk to you about how to apply this in terms of work-life balance. So a lot of people talk about work-life balance and about how they can be more relaxed and creative at home, and how they can not bring their work stress home, and how they can be more productive and focused at work. Well, the first thing to understand is what is yin and yang and what are the difference between those two states of being. And the second is how do I apply that to both my work and my home. So let's look at the table that should come up on your screen, the yin and yang table. So the yin table is more, the yin side of the table is more about being creative, being intuitive, being in flow. It's non-logical, creative, intuitive state of being. So it's about the heart, it's about what feels right, it's very sensory, it's very in the moment. And we can call it sometimes the darker aspect, so it's about searching underneath for meaning. Whereas the yang is more logical, it's more driven, it's more daytime, it's more active. It's when you write your to-do list and you have your list of tasks, so it's very much more that directed, somewhat masculine energy. So we have these two states of being, and you've got to figure out which ones are going to work for you. Now, the mistake a lot of people make, well, firstly, you need to oscillate between the two states to get full traction. So we need to oscillate and know when to be in yin and recovery and relax and being and creativity, and we need to know when to be in yang, which is logic and driven. So the idea is we need to use both these states at work and at home. So what does it look like to be in the yin state at work and the yang state at work? Because it's no use that, applying yin and yang, that yang is work, logical, driven, effective, driving, list-oriented, and then yin is at home. No, we need to break that concept and say we need to be both. So what does yin and yang look like at work? Well, the table that's coming up onto your screen now that's more, there's yin-related business tasks and yang. And so you can have a read through those, but some things around yin-related business tasks are vision and strategy sessions and problem solving and conversations with people of an emotional intelligence, or they're thinking and sitting and reflecting, or drawing, or anything where you're feeling into things, you're setting creative plans and ideas and dreams, and you're giving yourself some space to recover and to fill up. Whereas yang activities at work are more driven, active, sales calls, meetings, completing your work, answering emails. They're more yang related tasks. So if you think about work, if you want a really, really beautiful, motivated, focused, flowing, productive working life, you need to master that flow of yin and yang. And if you have a really, really yang week, you need to have a really yin week the next week, meaning you need to recover and come back to yourself. Because if we operate just on yang, we just overdrive and we overspin. And if we operate just on yin, all we end up doing is sitting around and dreaming and nothing ever comes to fruition. So yin and yang at work. But if you apply that same principle to home, yin at home is maybe hanging out with your family, or having beautiful conversations, or cooking a nice meal together, or reading, or relaxing, or meditating, or doing something creative. Anything creative and inspiring is yin. Whereas yang might be putting on the washing and cleaning up the house and doing your roster of chores, or it could be tidying up, or it could be setting your plans, or having really difficult conversations. These things are all what I call yang. They're like list-oriented, routine-oriented, logical steps. Food, grocery bill, unless you love shopping around the supermarkets and find that really creative and inspired, it's normally a yang thing. So we need to be yin and yang at work, and we need to be yin and yang at home. So you can see that work-life balance comes from having both states in both places, rather than seeing work as really logical and driven and home as just trying to rest and relax, because that just doesn't work, and you don't get filled up, and it's a never-ending dream or goal that you're trying to achieve that won't ever happen unless you can understand these two states. So I love the concept of yin and yang. I love using it at work and at home and anywhere in my life. And if you want more information on it, please get in touch, and I'd love to chat to you more about it. Thank you.